Yes, fight fans, boxing fans, welcome once again to another undisputed boxing presentation brought to you by your number one boxing content channel, Upfront Boxing. If you're new around here, then welcome to Upfront Boxing, and if you've been here before, then you know what to expect. More importantly, make sure you share, make sure you follow, make sure you like. It does allow us to bring you the absolute best in all your boxing content. But enough of that said, let's get straight obviously into the video and let's get on with this. So as you can see, Jake Paul is taking on Tank Gervonta Davis. One of the biggest fights in the sense of obviously the career of Jake Paul. This will even probably solidify his career as being a legitimate boxer, even though the conversations are still having that. And he's an influencer and everything else still after all the fights that he's had and after obviously the big win that he got for his career in Chavez Jr. earlier on, former world champion. A lot of people said, yeah, but he passed his time, making excuses, etc. And then obviously the massive fight that is alleged or may not be happening now between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. But that's a different video, that's a different debate altogether, but we'll get back to that. So what do you think about this fight fans, against Gervonta Davis? Obviously a current champion, highly decorated within the boxing scene at the cruiserweight. They're saying Jake Paul was obviously definitely within the top 100 of cruiserweight champions. Whether he does actually become a world champion himself, but he's doing massive things with BV Promotions, Most Valuable Promotions. Obviously the big Katie Taylor fight, the big obviously 70 million obviously viewing on Netflix, etc, etc. The fans that he brings along is obviously from all these influences. But this is obviously a massive test and a massive obviously scalp if he could beat Tank Gervonta Davis. So fight fans, boxing fans, where do you think it'll go? Will it be short and early? Obviously, if Jake Paul's looking to get a clinical, obviously, knockout, will Gervonta Tank Davis solidify and just basically say, look, this is now where the levels are at, this is where you matched from, you're not going to get no further? Do you think it will actually be a long-lasting fight? Do you think Jake Paul will be able to sort of mingle with Tank Gervonta Davis and take it to obviously the latter ends of the fight or not? It's all to see, it's all to happen. At the end of the day, it is a proper, legitimate fight for boxing. I don't think anyone within the boxing world can say that it's not necessarily legitimate. But fight fans, boxing fans, leave your comments below. Let us know what you think. Whether you're a Jake Paul fan or you're a Tank Davis fan or you're just generally of the purest of boxing fans, will you watch this fight? How do you think it goes? And obviously, what do you think about the speculation, which we will get to in another video, on the Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua fight, which is said to be next, and this is said to be the warm-up before that fight. Keep it locked, keep it Upfront Boxing, and as usual, we'll see you on the next.